Hey loves, it is Monday. I have had a very productive Monday today. I got up, I did my LOA routine. I did my Sunday reset because yesterday I was busy and when I got home from work I didn't really feel like it. So I did that today. I caught up on all my housework and I popped my bedding in the washing machine because it was overdue for a wash. Uploaded a video. I scheduled a video to be uploaded on my main channel. I'm trying to think. I made a pizza and I ate it. Worked out. I took a shower. I took my everything shower. I washed my hair. I shaved. I exfoliated. I did all that fun stuff. And I even plucked my eyebrows. So I've had a very productive Monday so far. And now I'm getting ready to head out to work. So hopefully it'll be a good day. I think that it will, but yeah, hopefully there will not be any problems or issues today. It is Tuesday. I have really not done too much today at all except for work. I had work today and then I came home. I worked on the security cameras that Joe got for me for outside because I keep hearing weird noises, and so she got those just to make sure there was nothing bad going on out there so I'd be able to see. So I've been working on those a little bit. Edit last week's vlog. After that, I'm probably just gonna relax and watch a little bit of TikTok. Yeah, it hasn't been terrible. I finished washing the rest of my blankets for my bed because putting all of my sheets and my bedding and stuff in there at once would be kind of bad because there's just too much of it. I finished washing my blankets and they're in the dryer currently. But other than that, I don't really have too much planned. I do want to get started on my summer bucket list because as soon as summer gets here, it's pretty much over. So I want to enjoy it. I want to enjoy the nice warm weather while I can. So I have a picnic, stargaze while listening to alternative music. That makes me feel like back when I was a teenager, back in my early 20s, I would do that all the time and I loved it. But now I have a trampoline that I can lay on. Go for nature walks in different places because I love going for walks. I love being out in nature. Car rides, possibly, even though gas is kind of expensive. Swimming and night swimming because I finally have my pool ready, as you guys have seen in my last vlog. Read books on the balcony. This requires me to go to either a bookstore or to the library. I don't know. I need more books in my life though because I used to read all the time. I would set out on the banister on my porch and read books, and it was amazing in the summertime and I really miss that. Make jewelry and fabric bracelets, which was something that I seen on TikTok. I'm not exactly sure how to make those, but I was gonna watch a YouTube tutorial or something on that. Do workouts on the trampoline because those are a lot of fun, even though I look ridiculous because I do dance workouts. Have tons and tons of photo shoots. I really want to... There's this picture that was circulating a while back of this goth looking mermaid and she was by a lake or whatever, and all of my friends were sending me text messages thinking that that picture was me and it wasn't, which I'm honestly really flattered because the girl in the picture is gorgeous. I don't think it looks like me. I think the hair and maybe the way she did her makeup kind of resembles, but I don't think in the face we really look alike. I think she's gorgeous though. I would really love to do like a mermaid sort of photo shoot. And then of course adventures and travel. I'm really wanting to go to New River Gorge sometime this year, and of course wherever I'm going for my Vlogtober finale, I've got to go there. Plant flowers, fix up my yard and my porch. I really need to clean my porch off. I want to make it pretty out there again. I want to plant flowers, do lots of crafts. You can find a lot of like cheap crafts on Pinterest and like cheap and easy crafts, so I want to try that. Go get a tattoo. I've really been wanting to get this one tattoo, which I don't want to tell you guys because I don't want to spoil it, but it's a really simple tattoo, but I've been wanting to get that on like my forearm. Do a self-love challenge. That's something that I could probably do right now if I really wanted to. Make popsicles. I want to make the Sprite gummy bear popsicles that I made years ago on my channel because they were amazing. I want to make those again. but maybe I'll like spice it up and add something different. Polaroids, I need to get some film for my Polaroid camera because I want to make like a little summer scrapbook, which is on here somewhere. Set on the porch any chance that I get. I remember whenever there used to be thunderstorms back in the day, I would set out on the porch and just listen to music or a collar or something and watch the thunderstorm. And that was amazing, and I want to do that again. Have a movie night at least once a week. Again, I want to practice Summerween. This doesn't include my Summerween list. I haven't even made a Summerween list yet. So I need to do that, and then possibly have like a horror movie night once a week. Get adult coloring books. I do have some coloring books, but I'd like to get more. Make eye collar bracelets. I want to do this with someone, so I may do that. Handprint painting. Designs. Some people make coasters. I used to buy that Crayola air dry clay, and you could make like little things out of it, but I was using it to make like little prosthetics and stuff out of it. Didn't really work out quite well, but I want to try that. Decorate sunglasses. You can get cheap sunglasses from the dollar store and then buy like beads and stuff and decorate them however you want. I want to do that. Make s'mores, obviously. Make candy grapes and fruit. I've really been wanting to try that because they look amazing. Work on my film and meditation room. So my film room is the room that I showed you guys, the red room with the RGB lights and everything, where I always film. But my meditation room is my spare bedroom that I've been wanting to turn into a meditation room. Make it all like spiritual and everything. Create a fort on the trampoline. I don't know, this just sounds like a really good time one night when I know it's not gonna rain. I'm not gonna sleep out there, but I'd love to make a fort and just either watch a movie on my phone or on my laptop or just look up at the stars and stargaze. I think that would be great. Hang lights around my trampoline and pool. I still need to get lights for around there. Halloween themed everything, obviously, because it's Summerween. Go thrifting and go to antique stores because I'm really wanting to search for vintagey Halloween sort of things like from like the 90s, early 2000s. Get drunk and make fun drinks, obviously, because why not? I am an adult, obviously, responsibly, but I want to do that. Candy salad, I want to do that as well. Go get frozen yogurt. I've never had it before, but it sounds good. Make fruit-inspired keychains. Get a projector and watch movies outside. This is another thing I could do on the trampoline. Go to the park and swing. Make a manifestation box. Look for glimmers every day. And for those of you who do not know, glimmers are kind of like just little signs or little rays of hope whenever you're feeling down. Do different themed outfits and makeup. Make a faux flower crown. Sit by the fire and tell spooky stories. I do have a fire pit, so I would love to do that. Take walks downtown. I want to start walking on the boulevard like I used to. Visit the cat cafe because in Charleston here, there is a cat cafe. Take walks in the Spring Hill Cemetery. That is my favorite cemetery around here. Get ice cream and enjoy downtown. I'd love to go to Taylor Books. Ooh, that's an idea. Should go to Taylor Books, which is a cute little bookstore here in Charleston, and buy a cute little book that I can read. Eat at Chili's at the outdoor tables that they have downtown. They have a Chili's downtown and you can eat outside. Maybe that'll be something I do with my sister. Visit different locations for photo shoots. And I've already put that on there twice, but it was work on my meditation room. But if you have any ideas for Summerween or just for summer in general, feel free to let me know because I'm always up for new ideas. Like I said, I want to get started on that list because before you know it, it'll be over. And obviously I'm working on Vlogtober content as well. Hey, buddy. Hi. I don't want to scare you, but you're so cute. I'll leave you alone. I just wanted to say hi. Hey guys, so I'm gonna go for my evening walk. I haven't done too much today. I got up, I got myself ready, spent some time with my friend, and I uploaded my vlog from last week. And now I think I'm gonna work on, after I take my little evening stroll before it gets pitch dark out here, I am going to work on some Vlogtober videos. I don't think I'm going to do too much after that. That's probably going to be most of it. but I thought I'd get on here and say hi. We made homemade pizza, which was really yummy, and I also made some cookies, some chocolate chip cookies, which turned out to be really good. She's running. She's running. There she goes. Actually, to tell you the truth, to be June, it's a little chilly out here. Like, I'm actually kind of cold. I don't get it. I'm not complaining. I mean, it feels decent, but it just doesn't feel like June weather to me. It's kind of odd. My dad had a little baby bunny nest right next to his house, so I'm a little concerned because I haven't seen him in the past few days. And Luna, which is that cat that you've seen running, that is my neighbor's cat. The past few times there's been bunny nests, she has gotten into them without us realizing until it's too late. And the baby bunnies have unfortunately not made it. So it's a little concerning. I really hope that she didn't get a hold of them. I was gonna go up there, but I don't think I am because it's almost dark. And I don't know what's lurking up there. It's a little ooky. It's a little ooky. Hopefully we see them. Hopefully they turn up because I haven't seen them in the past few days and it's a little concerning. Hi, my lipstick is like pretty much gone because I ate it off, but get ready for me to go to sleep. Woohoo. Oh goodness. Okay, so today, let's just say I seen someone the other day, the day before today, yesterday. I don't know why I didn't just say yesterday. It was from my past that I didn't really have a good ending with. It brought back all kinds of emotions, and this morning whenever I woke up, I was thinking of this person. I did something that I'm sure we've all done at some point, which was I clicked on their profile and I kind of creeped, and then it didn't end in anything good. It just made me compare myself to this person and their life and just think about all the things that went wrong and all the things that I could have done better. And, you know, it just wasn't a good day for me starting out mentally today. A lot of stuff bothered me, and, you know, to me, that's like a form of relapsing because you should never check up on someone who you had a falling out with, that you're not really on good terms with anymore. But then I had a talk with a really close friend today, and they kind of brought me back, and they kind of just reminded me of how far I've come. Because, you know, some people, everybody's life is different. And some people have everything lined up for them automatically. Their life goes perfect. You know, they go to high school, they graduate, they go to college, they graduate. They end up getting married, having kids, having the perfect dream life, you know. At least that's the dream life for some people. Not for everybody. And then there's people like me. I had a very late start in life. I lost a lot of my teenage years due to thoughts, depression. I had a lot of times in my teenage years where I just didn't want to be here anymore. Not just my teenage years, but in my childhood, I dealt with bullying. I dealt with depression. I had to grow up way too quickly for my age. And, you know, I had a late start in life because of that. Life really threw me a curveball at a young age, and I didn't get my driver's license until my late 20s. I didn't really get a stable job until I was in my mid 20s. And, you know, I'm not married. I don't have kids, which I don't even want kids. If I'm being completely honest, they're not for everybody. I love my friends' kids. I love certain kids, but they're just not for me. Could change later on down the road, so don't quote me. It could change later on down the road if, you know, I met the right person. But as far as right now goes, I really am not looking for having children. Anyways, the point is that although my life doesn't look picture perfect like theirs, at least from what I can see, because, you know, people can post positive things on Facebook, positive things on their social media. That doesn't always mean everything's positive and happy and sunshine and rainbows in their life. like behind closed doors, a lot of stuff could be going on that you just don't know about. Although my life may not be picture perfect like that, I have made it through a lot. I have overcome a lot. Though on the outside, I may look like I am slow and, people probably just see me as a dumb blonde and, I don't meet their criteria of what they think a person should be. I'm a lot smarter. I'm a lot more intelligent than what people think. I've been through a lot of stuff. It has made me who I am, obviously. Everything that you go through makes you who you are as a person. But it's made me a lot more kinder, a lot more wiser. My job may not be like everyone's cup of tea. People might have different thoughts and opinions on being a cashier at a store. To me, a job is a job. Money is money. I am affording my bills. I'm surviving. I'm just trying to survive like everyone else. And, I'm at a place in my life where, everything may not be perfect. I may not be 100% where I want to be yet, but I'm at a place in my life where I am content. And I have my moments, obviously. I have my moments. This is just your little friendly reminder that anything that is truly meant for you will not pass you by. There is no way you can miss it. And I truly needed to hear that today. Someone's TikTok video reminded me of that. I needed to hear that because I was just beating myself up. I was being so down on myself. Not even just with what they have, but also I was comparing my looks to theirs, which is a really dumb thing to do. You should never do that to yourself. We are all made unique and beautiful in our own ways, and we're all supposed to look the way that we look. No one's supposed to look exactly the same or life would be boring. I have a lot of enemies from my past, a lot of people who just probably still to this day dislike me, but that's okay because at the end of the day, like I said in my last vlog, no one is you. No one lives the life that you live. No one has felt what you felt in your heart, and no one has been through what you've been through to make you who you are. So at the end of the day, people can think what they want to think about me, but I know who I am. I know what I've been through. I know what I've accomplished. Most importantly, I know what I've accomplished, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It doesn't matter what's going on in anyone else's life. As long as you're happy and you're content, that's all that matters. And really all I am doing every single day is waking up and trying to be happy and trying to live a life that pleases me and brings me joy. And so far, I think I have done a pretty decent job at that. But yeah, I have battle scars to prove that I have been through a lot. And I know there's always someone out there who has it worse. Little Mel went through a lot at a young age. And though I may not be proud of all of the decisions that I have made along the way, I'm very proud of where I am now. And that's got to count for something, right? That's got to count for something. I am almost out of makeup remover. This is not good. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Oh my god, there's another one. Wow. Oh, he or she is getting big. I can't tell if it's a boy or a girl. Oh, they're so cute.